Ugh. Check this out. Not good. Not good. So there are at least 5 or 6 layers of flooring on top of the original subfloor in this 100-year-old bathroom. Today, I'm going to be removing all of those layers of flooring, show you how I'm going to do it. You may have different tips that have helped you out with your own project, so add those down to the comments at the end of the video. I've also got a surprise tool giveaway for you, so don't miss out on that. That's at the end of the video, so let's dive into this project right now. Always wear a respirator, some goggles and gloves when removing a floor. I tried to remove the top layer first, so that top layer was a linoleum, and the linoleum was on top of 1/4-inch wood luan. Any screws or nails poking out of the floor, you want to remove them with your hammer or a super bar. Put them in a can so you don't step on them. So the top layer, again, was just linoleum over a 1/4-inch luan. You can also try to remove that top layer with a shovel or a floor scraper. Now, fortunately, in this case, I did not have any tile. I have to admit, it made the process a lot easier. And I'm using the claw of my hammer to remove the multiple layers of stuff that's on the floor. Actually, I want to show you something and how ridiculous this flooring is. It actually, I'm sorry to say this, pisses me off quite a bit because all people did was just lay floor over floor over floor over floor. Think about all the weight. Think about all the weight on the joist because of that floor. But let me show you something. Check this out. This is like cardboard almost. Look. This is ridiculous. Garbage. This is the original subfloor. This is what I need to get down to. There's all the linoleum. We're going to take that out and get down to this bad boy right here. It's not a bad idea to use one of these Husky contractor bags to throw the material into after you remove about 3 or 4 square feet of flooring. Pound any nails back into the floor. And then I found that the super bar and the claw portion of the hammer worked great at getting up underneath the old flooring and removing it. See that corner right over there? Right there? This was in the corner. It looks like a medieval torture device. I'm just going to pitch it and this is tongue and groove flooring, so I'm just going to pitch this and replace it with some 2-inch tongue and groove oak hardwood floor. So I just figured out what the heck this is. This is like pegboard. They put pegboard on top of the original subfloor. Can you believe that? Ugh. Unfortunately, there were some screws, so I just removed those with an impact driver. The ones I couldn't remove, I cut off using my oscillating multi-tool. Once you get all the screws out, then you can get up underneath the old flooring with the super bar or a larger pry bar. I don't have my larger pry bar with me today, so I'm just using my super bar. Now in this case I lucked out a little bit, and a big chunk of the old linoleum and luan pulled right off the floor. Thank goodness, because this was getting tiring. And that allowed me to access the multiple layers underneath the old linoleum. But I encountered a problem. I ran into a little bit of a problem. The linoleum and old floor runs underneath the bathtub. I'm keeping the bathtub. I know it looks in rough shape, but it's not a bad tub. So I need to cut a relief right here using my multi-tool. I just got Fine's new Starlock Plus in the mail, so they sent me the Fine Starlock Plus. I'm going to give this a shot using a metal blade and just cut along here so that I can then remove all of the old subfloor. One of the things that I really like about the Starlock Plus is the fact that they eliminated the pin. There used to be a pin here that you would pull out and then put your accessory in and then put the pin in and click the lever in place. That lever used to catch my thumb or finger. It hurt like heck. So what they did is they eliminated the pin. Now they have a new mechanism here. And all you do is release the lever and push in the accessory, and it locks into place and you put the lever back down. So that's really convenient. You know, sometimes tools do make it a lot easier. Believe it or not, this old tub is level, but as I approach the door, the gap between this portion of the tub and the subfloor is getting narrower or smaller. So I have to switch out to this Starlock accessory right here because it allows me to reach underneath there and cut. It's hard to see, but there's a screw here. I'm going to use my super bar in this direction. Now, here's a little tip. If this screw is hard to get out, you can put your foot over it while pulling the super bar. That way the screw or the nail doesn't fly up into your face.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
That was the last piece. Well, almost the last piece. I have to take out the toilet and remove the rest. But for now, that was the rest of this floor. So I hope that you like this video tutorial. Hopefully it helps you out and gives you some tips for how to remove a bathroom floor. Now, here is the surprise. I'm out of breath. So we're going to be giving away the brand new Starlock Plus Multi-Master by Fine. How do you enter into the giveaway? Whew. Well, down in the comments here on YouTube, tell me why you need the Starlock Plus Multi-Master, what project you're going to be working on. Maybe it's something like this or something else. And you'll be randomly entered into the giveaway, and we'll pick a winner 1 week from today. If you miss this giveaway, and it's too late for you, it's a good reason to subscribe to our email newsletter over on homerepairtutor.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel here on YouTube. So again, hope that you liked today's video tutorial. I wanted to make sure that I showed you all the details so that it helps you out with your project. So that's it. I'll see you in the comments. Take care. Have a great day.